Live, local, late breaking. This is WDSU News This Morning.
Well, right now at 6 o'clock, as you wake up, many of you, including energy crews, are just waiting for first light to assess all the damage left behind by Hurricane Zeta. That strong storm bringing through some pretty strong winds, leaving behind downed trees and hundreds of thousands of power outages. More than 600,000 families are in the dark across 3 states this morning. 400,000 just in our viewing area alone. So thank you for waking up with us now. I'm Randy Russo.
And I'm Christina Watkins. This morning, sadly, we know 2 people died. There's one man who died right here in New Orleans, another person in Biloxi. We want to continue our team coverage this morning for you as we are on the ground looking at the damage left behind from Zeta across southeast Louisiana. Also getting information from leaders on what you need to know right now.
Yeah, I want to give you a live look now from Lake Charles and Houston this morning. You can see the 2 screens here. Hurricane Delta expected to hit sometime tonight. Here in southeast Louisiana, we are expecting minimal impacts from this storm.
But of course, we are keeping an eye on things to keep you updated with the latest information. We continue our team coverage this morning with crews across several parishes, as well as our team of meteorologists in the Weather Center. But first, let's get the latest track this morning from meteorologist Quayla Murphy. Good morning.
Good morning, Randy and Christina. For perspective, minimal impacts for us means a chance for tornadoes and also a chance for storm surge and wind impacts as well. So a far-reaching system, of course, with its impacts.
Live, local, late breaking. This is WDSU News This Morning.
Well, this morning as you wake up at 5 o'clock, a hurricane warning now in place for southeast Louisiana. This as Tropical Storm Sally continues to strengthen in the Gulf. Local and state leaders in Louisiana all the way to Alabama right now making preparations, warning residents to stay vigilant. Good morning, I'm Randy Russo.
And I'm Christina Watkins. This morning, we continue our team coverage for you. We have reporters all across southeast Louisiana and meteorologist Damon Singleton and Quayla Murphy standing by for the latest. Good morning.
First at 6, Hurricane Laura lashing out on Louisiana this morning, bringing rain and strong winds along the Gulf Coast as it pushes farther inland. The intensity and landfall and where that storm is heading next.
Plus, parts of southwest Louisiana already affected this morning with power outages hitting neighborhoods. Coming up, we have a closer look at what's happening there.
And WDSU continues our team coverage this morning with reporters scattered across our viewing area where we are seeing impacts from Laura right now on WDSU News This Morning. Well, right now, tens of thousands are without power in southwest Louisiana as Laura just pounds the Gulf Coast with ferocious winds and torrential rains. These are pictures from Lake Charles and Orange County, Texas, where more than 500,000 people have been told to evacuate along that Louisiana-Texas border. Still getting pounded this morning. And thank you for joining us as we continue our coverage. I'm Randy Russo.
And I'm Christina Watkins. Laura made landfall overnight as a Category 4 storm. And while there are major concerns to the west of us, here at home we can tell you parts of our viewing area under several warnings and watches. And our meteorologists, they have been following Laura from the beginning. They bring us more with where the storm is headed right now. Good morning, Quaylen.
Good morning, Christina and Randy. Now down to Category 2 status. We've seen a gradual weakening of Laura as the system has moved inland.
Live, local, late breaking. This is WDSU News This Morning.
Well, a live look outside from the North Shore to the South Shore this morning as Cristobal makes its way through Louisiana. Right now, there is a flood watch in effect for parts of southeast Louisiana as we brace for more rain in the forecast. Good morning, I'm Charles Divins.
And I am Randy Russo. Later on today, Governor John Bel Edwards will meet with other state leaders to discuss the state's response to the storm as local leaders assess the damage left behind. This morning, we do bring you team coverage from Mandeville to Venetian Isles in New Orleans, which is still under a storm surge warning. But first, the latest in your forecast now with meteorologist Quayla Murphy.